So we had done till replace method, right? So in string methods, we have done till replace method. Yeah, replace. So lowercase and uppercase you have. So let me start with this. Let me erase all this, or let me create a new page. New js.html. So here in the body, let me add a ID. H1. Welcome to JavaScript basics. Let me add a script tag. So let me run this. So you have this welcome to JavaScript basics. Now I'll give an ID here, h2. I'll give an ID here, ID which is equals to m, like I'll give xyz. And now I will use document dot get element by ID. Document dot get element by ID dot inner HTML is equal to, I will take one variable where name is equal to Vikas, and I'll take this ID here so that it will display there, and here I'll take the name, so it will display Vikas there. You can say Vikas, which is coming from the script. Now if you see Vikas, VIKS, V is caps and IKS is small. I want every character to be capital, so here I have to write 2 uppercase, 2 uppercase method. So if you use this, look, VIKS, all are in caps. Even though the value assigned was in lowercase, everything is in caps. Now, if you want every letter in this word to be in lowercase, you have to write 2 lowercase. 2 lowercase. Look, every word is small. So this is what uppercase and lowercase means here. So uppercase and lowercase. So next you have string concat. So you have string concat. How means I will have first name here. I'll just remove this. Where first name is equal to Rahul. Next I'll take where last name. Last name is equals to Devu. Now I want to concat this. Now I'll write console.log. So if I write first name and last name, this is a bad practice. When you are adding, you have to add plus, string will be added. Now if you see here in the console, look here, you got Rahul Dev here. Just hold on a second. Look here, you got Rahul Dev, but there is no space. If you want space, you want to add space in between the 2 plus operator. So now you got Rahul Dev. So you can do this in another way where you can use concat. First name dot concat last name. So 2 strings will be added there. Look, Rahul there, but you cannot add space. To add space, you have to use plus operator twice, and in between you have to give the space. So this is concat method. Understood, right? Hello?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So next we shall see what we have. After the concat method, you have trim start and trim end. So this is what trim start and trim end will do. So look here, I have the word Rahul. I will take space here, 1, 2, 3, and I'll check the length of it. Console.log. So how many length it will take now? First name dot length. So what is the length of the first name? Can anyone tell me what is the length of the first name? Guys, tell me the answer. What's the length of the first name? Darshan, Kedar, and Gagan, I'm asking a question. What will be the length of the first name?
Sir, 6.
What? Look, guys, I'll remove the space. The length will be 5 now. The length is 5 now. RAHUL 5. Got it. Now the length will be 5. If I give wait space 1, 2, 3, it will take 8. But I don't want to include white space. This is where you are going to use trim method. Now I'll go where p is equal to first name dot trim. First name dot trim. Okay. So I'll check here and I'll check b dot length now. So now it will be 5 down. So here I had given the white space. Including the white space, the length was 8 here. So the first answer will be 8. Look, 8. It included the white space. Second time, first name dot trim I have used and assigned it to a variable. That variable, if I check length, it is only 5, which consists of RAHUL. So what is trim method? Removes unnecessary space. Removes unnecessary space. So here it includes the space and 3 was added. Here the trim will remove. So trim start means at the start it will remove. Trim end means at the end it will remove. If you use trim on the whole side, it will remove. Trim means on the whole side. But if you do trim start, it will only end. It will only remove at the start, which is 8. 5, 6, 7, 8. Trim start means remove white space at the start. Trim end means remove white space at the end. If you use just trim, it will remove white space all over. Understood the need of trim method?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So next you have pad start, which I'll be doing late. Then next you have this character add. So I'll remove this. Character add means where does it stands? Like you have to write dot char add, and if you check h, where is h? And if you see here, it will show. Sorry, you should write numbers. Character at 3. Character at 3 is h. Well, it is not taking one. Let me write 0. What is taking undefined? This character at means like at which position you're, well, that is the reason I should haven't given this as an array. I should given this as a method. 0. So now if you see, look R. So at the 0 means start means you have R. And if you check 3, it will be U. RAHU. So this is to find where what character is at the position 3. That is what char at method is. This char code position, no need to worry. Here we'll be using ASCII. You might not know what ASCII is. Going on, you will learn. Yeah. That's it about string methods. Well, string split means like it will add the split there. Look, you have Rahul. I'll write string split. And I'll write a hyphen here. Between each character, it will have a hyphen now. Look here, it is showing like an array. I'll do at RAHUL. Look, it consists of an array like that. Array, I told you, right? Look here. What a string can be converted into an array with split method. Look, this is a string now. I'll remove this split. It will be just a string. Look here, it is a string. Check the data type. console.log. So here type of first name will be string. Now what I'll do, var d is equal to first name dot split and now if I check the type of d, it will be object. Look, Rahul object. Here I'll check type of again, console.log. Type of first name. Console.log t. So now if you check, the first it was a string, object is string. When you use split method, Rahul has been converted into an array and array data type is object. So why do you use split method? To convert a string into an array. Got it? Guys, I need a response. Hello. Have you not understood the split method? It converts string into an array. Array data type is an object. Hello. Hello. Yes, at least are you guys are in the session or what? So let me move on to the next. So after split method, that's it. That is about string methods. Now you have number methods. How to convert a number into string or a string into a number. So this is very much important. So let me start here. Look, JavaScript has only one type of numbers. Numbers can be written with or without decimals, means fractional part. JavaScript numbers are always 64-bit floating point. Unlike many other programming languages, JavaScript does not define different types of numbers like integers, short. Like when it comes to Java, numbers can be separated into int, long, float, double. But when it comes to JavaScript, numbers means numbers, that's it. So you have this integer, precision, and all those things. So let me start with number. Now, I told you that day, like anything inside a double quotes will be a string, right? 19. Anything that is inside double quotes will be a string, right?
Yes, sir.
I'll check age and next type of age. Console.log type of age. So if you see here, it is a string. So, but you know 19 is a number, but the data type has become string. How to convert it? You have to take another variable where b is equal to age. B is equal to, you have to use number method, number, and inside this you have to pass the string. So 19 string is age. And now if you check, it will be a number. Console.log. I'll check the number first, B, I'll check the value, next the type of value. I'll check here B. Now it has become B. 19, it was string before. I used number method, then it became a number. So what this number method will do? Convert a string into number. Convert a string data type into number data type. Number data type. And now you might see anything that is inside double quotes. Now if you write here a name, this is not a number, it will be nan. Look, it is a nan. It will convert the data type into number, but the value will be nan, not a number. Remember, anything that is inside a double quotes will be treated as string. So if the string contains a number, you can convert that using number method. If it is contains alphabets or any other things, it will convert it, but the value will be nan. So, but what if here I'll write Here what I'll do means, here I will write 19 Vikas. Okay. Now if you check, it will still show nan, but there is a number in this string. If there is only number, it will convert, it will show the value. But if it is contains letters, Vikas, it will show nan. But there is a number there. There is a number. If you want to extract only a number and convert, you have to use parse int. Parse int method. Now it will take 19. It won't take the value because it will take only the value to convert it as a number, which are parse int. And now I will write 19.67. And now if you say it will take only 19. But if you want to extract the exact value, you have to go for parse float. Parse float, it will take the exact value and convert into a number. So this is the difference between parse int, parse float, and number method. Keep that in mind. Anything that is inside a double quotes is a string. If you want, if that string contains only number, you can convert it into a number data type using number method. But if it contains a number at the start, then a text, you have to go for parse int. If that number has decimal points, you have to go for parse float. But if that number is before the characters, look here, now it won't work. It will show nan. Parse int and parse float works only if a string starts with number. Any confusions or doubts here? This is one of your main interview questions to explain number, parse int, parse float, and how they are different from each other. So you have to be good with it. The example what I have showed now, you have to practice with that so that you are able to understand it properly. Got it, Darshan
Okay,
and
sir.
Kedar?
Yes, sir.
And still you have a little bit of number methods here. We shall see one by one. So numeric strings. So we use a number method there, that's it. And I told you nan means not a number. And you know when you will be getting that nan. And you have two exponential. So how to work? You have this, well, to a rounded string, returns a string with a number rounded and return using exponential notation. Yeah, let us use this one by one. 19.890 where d is equal to age dot exponential to, what's the method, to exponential age dot to exponential console dot log d console dot log age. It will give exponential numbers, that's it. Well, I think it takes for numbers. Yeah. Yeah, look now, this is what exponential means. But if you check the D data type of D, it will be a string type of D. Type of D, if you check, look what it shows. It will be a string. 2 exponential means 890, it was there. It will give like an exponential number. Look here, E plus 1. Exponential number. And it will be returned as a string data type. Don't get confused here. Just know what exponential form does. It rounded off number. It returns a string with rounded off number. Then you have two fixed method. Let me use here two fixed. Age dot two fixed. It will show a rounded off number. 89 means 20. If I give below half, like 340, it will show 19. A rounded off number, it will give fixed number. It won't give the fractional part. If it is more than half, it will round up to the next number. If it is less than half, it will round up to the previous number. That is about two fixed. And next you have precision method. So I'll write here two precision. First, you have to have a value assigned to a number. For that, you have to use this method, to precision. So if you see now, look, it will give the exact number. So if you have to go for theoretical part, you can see here, returns a string with a number with specific line. This thing, it will returns a string, like if you use two fixed method, wait, reason here. If you use exponential, it returns a string. Number will convert itself into a string and it will be exponential form. To fixed, it will round off the number, but it returns as a string. To precision, it will not round off, it will just return as a string. It will just return it as a string. It will give the same exact values, no half, no nothing. It will just return as a string, that's it. Look, 8989, same value it will show. But the data type will be string. But if you check the data type here, it will be number. When you use those methods for that number, it will convert into a string. Data type age, type of age, type of age. Look here, it will just convert number into string. Values won't be changed. But if you use to fixed, it will convert into string and also it will give the round of number. To exponential means it will do it as a string, but it will be in the exponential form. So keep it in mind. All the three will convert the number into string and also the values were to change. To precision will not change the value, only the data type. To fixed will change the data type as well as the values round off. It will also change the data type and it will convert into exponential form. Keep that in mind. This is how you will differentiate the methods. Look, you have three methods: number, parseInt, parseFloat. So this number method will convert a string into a number. ParseInt, start number, then words means it will convert only the number. ParseFloat will give the fractional part. So remember these things. This is number method and you have this parseFloat method and parseInt method. Please do practice these things. So now we shall dive into arrays. Arrays are most important things. So let us start with the array. So what is an array? You have to create a new page. I'll be starting here only erasing this, but you guys should not erase it. You have to start there itself. Just hold on for a second. Hello. For that interruption. So practice in a new page. So what is an array? How to declare an array? Var school. So this is how you declare an array. Var keyword, name of the variable, then here. So what is a variable? Array variable. It contains multiples value. It contains a multiple value. Gagan, Abhishek. Then you have Kera. Then you have Darshan. So this is if you check in the console, it will be an array console.log. Cool, you'll get 4 values which are array. Look, 4 values. And the data type of an array is always object. Console.log. Get type of school. Type of school. It will be always object. And if you want to access any values, you have to use number index. Like I said, that is the difference between object and number index. So if you want Gagan, array start from 0, right? For 0, go with 0, you will get Gagan value. If you want Darshan, 0, 1, 2, 3. You have to write value 3. You got Darshan now. And if you want to check the values, how many length in an array is there, you have to write school.length. It will show 4 values. So these 3 methods you have to keep it in mind. The length and how to access and the type of. You have to keep this in mind before you work with an array. If you know these things about an array, it will be easy for you to access the values of an array. So please keep this in mind, okay? Still no response. So let us start. What is a JavaScript array? Arrays are object. Arrays are special type of object. The type of operator that JavaScript returns as an object. So why use array? Storing variables, like you can use multiple values. So instead of writing student 1, student 2, student 3, student 4, I can directly take school and I add 4 values and I can add 4 students. That is the whole use of array. So this is the syntax how you will be creating an array. And to access, you will write 0, which will get star, 1, 2. 2 if you give, it will give BMW. Arrays are objects. Arrays are special type of objects. The type of operator returns object. But JavaScript arrays are best described as arrays. Arrays use number to access. I told you, right? And these values can be anything. An array doesn't only contain string, it will also contain numbers 44, 33, 55, 12. It will also contain Boolean value false, false, true. So array is a container for holding multiple values of different data types. So if you ask a question in interview, what is an array? Array is a variable containing or holding multiple values with multiple data types. Multiple values of multiple data types. It can also constitute some an object. The difference between arrays and object, I told you, right? Arrays use numbered index to access the values. JavaScript uses, objects uses named index to use values, to access values. When to use array, when to use objects. JavaScript does not support associative arrays. You should use objects when you want to element names to be strings. All right, look here. When to use object. So where pulsar. Okay, this will be an object because a pulsar has multiple features. So here it will have a color. I'll write black, black, and it will have a price. Price will be around like 90K. Assume it's seconds. So CC, I exactly don't know about CCs, but I'll give 150. It's just an example for you to show. Next, I'll write another vehicle, var dio. So here I'll go with color blue, color blue. And here I will write price. That will be 50K. So CC, I will write false. Look here, and now I will go with Jeep. Var canter. Color red. Price 2 lakh or 20 lakh. CC, I'll write true. Look, this is when you have to use objects. Now I'll write var garage. Var garage. So it will contain multiple vehicles, right? Var garage. So it will consist of Pulsar, Dio, and Canter. So this is the difference between array and object. Array means it will consist multiple values. Object means that each value can have multiple properties. You can take it as a student and array as a classroom. So in each class you will have 10 students. That 10 students will have different names, all those things, right? So this is the difference between object and arrays. Array consists of multiple values. Object consists of multiple properties for the same value. I hope you understood the difference between, and here to access values, you have to use these property names. Here to access this, you have to use number index 0, 1, 2. So please understand and get the difference between objects and arrays. So in tomorrow's session, I'll be talking about more and more of array methods, which are more useful. So that is about today's session. Anyone having any doubts, please let me know now, or else I'll wind up the session. Anyone having any doubts now?
No.
Yeah, fine then. I'll share the video. I'll share the video. Please practice on that. We shall meet tomorrow.
Okay.
Have a great day, everyone.